name is Maureen and
Treasure.
Today we'll be making for you a turkey stir fry. This is one of my go-tos. I have a sort of a large family and I like to make this because it's quick, it's versatile, I can switch up, I can use what's in the refrigerator, and they seem to eat it. They seem to enjoy it. So this is a two-part recipe. The first part is going to be the sauce that we use for the stir fry, and the second part will be the actual stir fry, and we'll start off with making the sauce, and Treasure is going to be showing us that.
Okay, so we already have our half a teaspoon of brown sugar in here. Mm-hmm. And so next you want to put 1/4 cup of soy sauce.
This is the soy sauce, but if you have like a sensitivity with soy, you can also use what's called coconut amino, and it kind of tastes the same to me, so it's not really a big difference, but today we're going to use soy sauce.
So we have 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce.
And we pour, and we pour, and forever it takes, but it's coming. It is almost there. And voila.
And it's there. Okay. Then we're going to do a half a tablespoon of toasted sesame seed oil.
Okay, that would be right here. Now this right here, I don't substitute this because I really do like the taste of sesame seed, roasted sesame seed oil.
Can you use the regular one?
You can use it, but I like this one.
What's the difference?
I like this one.
Okay.
How much is this?
This is a half a
tablespoon.
Half a tablespoon.
Right there.
Almost had a lot.
Yes, we would have.
Here we go.
Okay.
Well, you would have liked it.
I would have loved it.
Okay. We're going to do a pinch of red pepper flakes.
And this is really optional. If you like spicy, which I kind of like spicy, it's really up to you.
Okay.
That's really crushed red pepper that we're using.
Yep. And that's about a pinch. We're going to put a little bit more because we like it spicy.
Yes, we do. Okay. And you need a tablespoon of water.
Yep.
So we'll just go over here and we will use this because I forgot the water, but it's so good.
Okay. Just gonna take any old spoon and start stirring it.
And start stirring it. And so what you want to do is you want to mix this, and you want to mix it until all the brown sugar is dissolved, and at that time you'll set it aside. While she's stirring this and making sure that brown sugar is dissolved, I'll go ahead and I'll start with the actual, the stir fry itself. And what we want to do with this one is we want to start with heating up a skillet, and we want to use about, 2 tablespoons of oil of your choice. For this recipe, we're going to be using canola oil, but I do use olive oil and coconut oil and what's the other one? Avocado oil, but with those you need to lower the temperature a little bit because they have a different melting.
Especially avocado oil.
Yes, it will burn. Okay, so for this one we need the tablespoon. And where do we have that? Right here. Now normally I wouldn't measure this. I would just kind of like do my thing and put it in the skillet, but we're going to come over here to the skillet right here, which is already heating. And we're going to put 2 tablespoons. And we're going to let that heat up a little bit. We want that to get nice and hot. And while that's getting hot, I will go over here and I will get our ground turkey. You can use any kind of meat with this. You can use chicken. You can use, sometimes I don't even use meat. I'll put beans in there.
You could put beef.
You could put beef, whatever you like. And if you're a vegan or vegetarian or something like that, you can also use tofu and things like that to separate. So any kind of protein of your choice. But I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put on a pair of gloves because I'm dealing with meat real quick. And while I'm doing this, Treasure, how's your sauce coming?
It's all dissolved and ready.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Ooh, that was quick.
It does not take a lot of effort to stir this sauce.
So what do you like about the recipe?
I think I like the hotness the sauce is going to bring.
Yeah? Sweet. Okay, so we're going to take this turkey. You want about 19 ounces of turkey, ground turkey that is, for this recipe. But like I said, you can use any kind of protein of your choice. So this oil looks hot, and I'm just going to dump this in here. What?
We're going to use this one.
Okay, and I'm going to throw this away. Can you throw this away for us? And since this is in here, I'm going to take these gloves off, put this in there, and dispose of those. And I also want to put in my minced garlic. Now for this recipe, it asks for 2 cloves of garlic, but I love garlic, so I did use a 3rd one. Forgive me. And I'm just going to dump this in here with this ground turkey. And the objective with the ground turkey is to get it brown all the way through. And you want to cook this until there's no juice at the bottom of the skillet. Soupy stir fry is disgusting. Would you not agree with that?
It's disgusting.
It is. So we're going to let this brown. And we're just breaking these up into pieces. And it would be cool. Sometimes I like to use chicken breast with this. For you hunters, this is an excellent recipe for venison. I myself love venison. So we're just going to mix this up right here. Okay, while this is doing this, we are going to take a little break, and we will be right back after this browns.
Orion Neighborhood Television is your community media outlet. Our mission is to empower community members and groups to create, communicate, and connect through television and video production. For more than 35 years, ONTV has offered video production classes to residents of all ages and provides them with the equipment and facilities to produce their own programs. Not only are residents encouraged to produce programs, but ONTV staff produces programs that promote local nonprofits and community groups like the Chamber of Commerce, the Orion Township Public Library, and the Lake Orion Lions Club, to name a few. The staff ventures out into the community to cover events like parades, festivals, concerts, and high school sports. ONTV has provided the equipment and staffing to televise township and village meetings live and has provided the video equipment that Lake Orion High School students use as they prepare for a career in broadcasting. ONTV's podcast studio and training give producers an opportunity to educate and entertain listeners. To sign up for classes or for more information, call 248-393-1060 or visit orionontv.org.
So we are almost done with browning this. It smells amazing. Love it. So while your meat is browning, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you chop up 2 green onions. And someone asked me about green onions. And they're these fellas right here. They're these right here, a green onion. And you need 4 of these right here. And you just want to chop them up to about this size right here. You want to do 4 of those. And then you want to get 2 bell peppers and you want to chop those up. A lot of times I like to switch up because I like color and variety. So with this one right here, I used a red and an orange bell pepper, and you want to just make sure it's about this size right here. That way it won't be too overbearing, and for those people that don't like bell pepper, they can pick them out, but you know, it won't be overwhelming for them. I just like the texture when it's about this size. So we're gonna go back over here and see where we're at with the ground beef. You want to make sure there's no juice at the bottom. We're almost there. Almost there. Do you smell that?
Mm-hmm.
It smells good. So you just want to make sure all that juice is out of there.
So it's supposed to cook out, or do you strain
It'll
it?
cook out.
Okay.
So now, which ways have you made it before?
Chicken.
Chicken
And beef.
and beef,
A big beef eater.
like hamburger, ground hamburger,
Ground
or
beef steak.
steak. Oh, okay. So it's almost there. It's getting there. So just keep cooking that. So maybe you turn that up just a little bit.
Oof, a little splash there.
Okay, we don't want to cause a fire. Here you go. Okay, so this should be ready in about, I would say, 3 more minutes. We should be able to come back and this will be all ready. So we'll be right back, 3 more minutes, and this should be all ready for you. And we'll move on to the next step.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I am the Development Director at Camp Oakland. Camp Oakland has been around since 1951. We are located in Oxford, Michigan on 160 acres. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. We have adjudicated at-risk youth, which means they've gone through the juvenile court system, and they actually live on campus with us for 6 to 9 months and receive education by Oxford School District teachers. They receive substance abuse therapy, trauma-informed therapy, and a multitude of different services to help them for when they leave and go back into the community. Again, Jessica from Camp Oakland. If you have any questions or if you want to get involved, my contact information is 248-613-1760. And I'd be more than happy to help you, have you come out for a tour, and just help you get involved.
Okay, so what you want is for this to, you want this to look like this right here. You see the juice is out, it's evaporated. Like I said, you will not enjoy this if it's juicy. And so we're gonna go over here and we're gonna get our green onions and our bell pepper that we should have been dicing up while that was browning, or beforehand even. So we're gonna put this into this skillet. Get something so you can help me get this in here. And once this is in here, you want to cook this for about 2 minutes. There you go. All right. Thank you. You want to mix that up for about 2 minutes. Oh, you see all those rich colors? That's why I kind of like to use the orange and the red, because it makes all those beautiful colors come together.
Can you use green?
You can use green. You can. You can actually use any vegetable that you have at home. Sometimes I like to add mushrooms to this. You can add kale, broccoli, whatever you like. Whatever you have in the refrigerator.
Now it's like a summer dish or a fall dish, or what do you think?
Oh, that's my 4-season dish. I can eat this anytime. It is pretty though, it's festive. So you're gonna cook that for about 2 minutes. So what do you have, about a minute left?
Yeah.
So the next ingredient you need to start working on getting together would be your spinach. Once you, this is cooked about 2 minutes, you want to go ahead and you want to grab your spinach. With this, you don't really have to measure it out, but so this right here is a, okay, I'm having one of those brain things right now, so forgive me. But what I do is normally I take 2 big handfuls, or you can do 2 ounces. If you want 1/4 of this bag, this right here is like 8 ounces right here. If you divide this by 4, that'll give you 2 ounces. Or you can do like I do and just grab 2 big handfuls.
And you rinse that off beforehand, right?
This right here is already pre-washed. Now, if you're getting it out your garden or something, which I do use my garden spinach, you would want to rinse that off very, very well. Or else you might have visitors in your food. Added protein. You ready? It all mixed together.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to add 2 big handfuls. And we're going to cook that for about another 1 to 2 minutes. We want it to be semi-wilted, not completely wilted. And wilted just means it's not as stiff. It starts to get kind of limp looking, translucent. You can, yeah, it starts looking like it's cooked instead of raw. That smells so good. Like I said, if I were at home, I'd probably add beans to this, mushrooms to this. I'm one of those people, the more the merrier. But if you have funny eaters, picky eaters or something like that, this is a perfect recipe because it lets you be very flexible. Okay, it's almost getting there. Get that one on the side, that little Lone Ranger. So at this point, while it's semi-wilted, not totally wilted, this is when you would want to add your sauce to it, your sauce. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour this in with all the other the contents of the pan, and we're just going to stir it up. And you want to make sure everything touches the sauce. Get all that goodie out of there. And you just want to stir that up.
It smells really good.
It smells amazing. And so you want to stir that for about 2 more minutes or until the spinach is completely wilted, completely cooked. It's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, looks wonderful.
It's a very pretty dish.
It is beautiful, isn't it? I almost hate to eat it. You have some on the side of your pan.
Okay.
Is everything getting coated?
Yep.
Oh, that's okay.
Yep.
That's okay. It's just like at home, huh? It's okay, but we don't want a fire to start. I'm just gonna move this over, get this up. There we go. Let you know this is live, huh? Okay, that looks about, does that look about ready to you?
Yep.
Okay, it looks ready to me too. We can turn that flame off. And we want to transfer this over to a nice container. And a lot of times we serve this over rice. We serve it over pasta. I've seen people serve it over a lot of different things, but I'm a rice girl. Brown rice, wild rice, red rice. I love rice. So can we have somebody to bring us that container? Right there. And we're just going to transfer this over. Want to thank everyone for watching us today, and I hope you do have a chance to make this dish. It is absolutely simple, and I do hope your family enjoys it. It's quite healthy. I'm just going to transfer this over to this pan right here. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Here, give me that. Give me that. Oh, this is wonderful. And you just want to make sure you get all of this. I'm going to lift this up now and do this the easy way. Excuse me, darling. Maybe it's not that easy.
Yep. It's a way.
Ooh, it's the way. A way.
Another way.
But it's definitely not easier. It's quicker. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yep. Set that on the table. And we would serve this over the rice, which is right here. And let's move that stuff over there for a little bit. But we would just serve this over rice, and you have a meal for today. Thanks again. Like I said, I hope you enjoy it. It has been a pleasure cooking for you today and sharing this family recipe with you. You have a great, wonderful day. Thank you.